Alright, Makeup Geeks, welcome to another hot new products. Wow, this necklace is really loud today. I did a little clap and it's like ching ching ching. I felt like I'm like a little cow with a cowbell. Like, alright, Marlena's coming, just so you guys know. Anyways, for those of you new to my channel, every month I do a complete roundup of what's hot and what's new in the beauty market. It's so hot, it's sizzling over here with all this stuff. So anyways, I rounded up all the stuff that I've did a lot of online shopping this week at Sephora and Ulta to get some good things to show you guys. I'm really excited. There's some really cool stuff for this month. So let's start first with the palettes. Makeup Forever has these artist palettes. They're not extremely new. I think they've been out for a month or two, but I haven't talked about them yet. The first one here is this colorful one. I think this is version 2. This palette costs $42. It has 9 shadows in there. They are all a shimmery metallic formula, and they're laid out like this. Let me do some swatches for you guys. The quality of these is incredible. They did such a beautiful job. Makeup Forever has some really good shadows. I'm definitely impressed with them. Aren't those gorgeous? Let me show you how they work. They don't stick to the hand quite. I think I'm used to the Makeup Geek foiled ones where they really are like high impact on initial application, but these still, they're very creamy. They're incredibly good pigmentation. They actually do stick to the skin pretty well, especially for a standard shadow. Hold on, let me do the rest of these swatches. I love the color selection they chose. Aren't those gorgeous? Like, look how intense they are, and they feel so smooth. They're just great quality shadows. And for that price, $42 for 9 of them, I think that's amazing. So I love this palette. I highly recommend it. I think it's worth checking out. The only complaint I have about it is it's really heavy is all. I don't know why it's so heavy in there. I feel like it could be a little bit lighter for travel, but I love how sleek it is. It's a cardboard palette. It has a magnetic clasp on it, so it's going to stay shut for you. I love the front of this. Do you guys see how it has the raised embossed lips right here? And I love this cool artistic design. I think they just did an amazing job with this palette. So that's $42. You can get that at Sephora. Let me show you the other version. This is the neutral version. So there's this one. And this is all shimmery shadows as well. The only thing I wish with these palette, they had a few mattes in there. That would make it, for me, a lot better for travel. But I do, again, the quality, you can't beat the quality for these. So there's some swatches of those. There we go, right there. Let's do the last one. Yeah, they're just beautiful. I would just like to see some mattes in there so that way it's easier to wear if I'm going to take it on a trip with me. I have an all-in-one palette, but I think this is a great complement to the rest of your collection. So the other palette I have is from Laura Mercier. This is the Eye Artist palette. Let me show you guys this one. This has 12 shadows in there. There's a mixture of shimmer and matte finishes. It comes in a cardboard palette as well with a magnetic clasp down here. Has this nice kind of simple embossed design on there, which I think is very elegant and very classy. It has the mirror, which is a great quality. Did I just say mirror? It has a mirror. It's a great quality mirror as well. Very good for travel. I would use that a lot. Let me do some swatches for you guys. These as well are very buttery, very pigmented. The only one I don't like is Plum Smoke. This one right here, it's not as pigmented as the others, but here's a swatch of those. Gorgeous. And I'll do more information on the mug site if you guys want. There's that. Aren't they pretty? So great job with that. I love how there's, let's see, there's how many mattes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matte, 6 shimmers. So it's a great combination. And I love too, let me show you guys the colors. You see how there's a few purples in there and the tannish colors. So I think it's just very wearable and still unique because you have the purples, which look great on everyone. So that, what did I pay for that? $55 for that one. So still for as many shadows as you get, I think that's a very fair price. Great quality. So I highly recommend that one. Next we have by Lancome, and I don't remember the price on these, but these are the Miracle Cushion. They're basically a foundation. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So here's the package. It's a compact, and it has a silver top and a little push button here to open it up. Inside there's a sponge, and I love this sponge. It's like a very thin, just rubbery type sponge. And then you open up this part, and underneath has a little protective barrier. It has a foundation, and it's like a liquid foundation, but you apply it with a sponge. It's really innovative. I really like the idea of this. So this thing right here, when you touch it, it's like this spongy it's a sponge, and it's holding some liquid product in there. This is the foundation, and let me show you guys a swatch of it. It is very pigmented, so I do like that. It glides very well. I was wearing it the other day. It's very pigmented, but for me, it's a little too shiny. If you have dry skin, I think this would work really well for you because it gives you that really dewiness to the skin. And it's such a cool idea because you literally just pat the sponge, pat it on your face, so it's like really easy application, and it works great if you want just like a nice easy layer. You know, it still has some great coverage, but it's not heavy feeling. It's very lightweight because it's very liquidy, but again, it's very shiny. So if you have any sort of medium to oily skin, I think it would be too much shine for you guys. So that's my only opinion on that. And again, I'll look up the price on that. I can't remember. They have several shades, and I think it's such a cool idea. So I think if you can go to a Lancome counter and check these out, I think it's definitely worth looking at. If you are the type of person that likes to experiment with foundations, check those out. I'm still playing with it to see what I think about it. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I'm not going to say I love it yet. I'll need some more time with it because it's so different, but very innovative, so I give them that. Okay, next, this isn't extremely new, but fairly new. Makeup Forever has these Pro Sculpting Duos that they redid, and inside it has the highlighter, and it has what's supposed to be a contour powder down here. This is number 1. I got the lightest one that they had. Let me show you a swatch before I talk about it, because I don't want to talk poo about something, because I love Makeup Forever. I went to school there in Paris. I'm a big Makeup Forever fan. I think they're a great company. I love Dani Sands. You can just tell she's very passionate about her stuff. Hold on, I gotta pull up my laptop because I forget how much I paid for this. How much? There's a big fat list on Sephora right now. I ordered like $400 worth of stuff on here. $39. Okay. The packaging on this, I think, is very sleek. It's a plastic palette. It clasps down. It's thin enough to where you could throw it in your purse or your bag for travel. The thing that I cannot stand, do you see how orange this contour powder is? Like, that is Ronald McDonald orange. I don't know anyone who could wear that as a contour powder. Maybe as a slight bronzer on the cheekbones to add some warmth and color to the skin. But everyone out there who's doing contour powders right now is doing it wrong. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but you cannot contour with orangey brown powders. It makes you look like an Oompa Loompa. You need something with a very grayish brown color. That's why I use a Makeup Geek's Barcelona Beach eyeshadow. That's what I'm wearing right here. I am working on contour powders. They will not be orange, just so you know. But that's my only pet peeve. It's like, oh, it's orange. No one can wear that. But the highlighter on this is beautiful. Can you guys see how shiny and shimmery that is? So I love the highlighter. I would use that, but I would not contour with this. And for $39 for just this, I feel like that's really high. So that's my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I love Makeup Forever as a company. That's all I'm saying on that. Okay. Next, we have Clinique came up with these. Computer, why are you dying on me? I need you to stay open so I can see how much I'm paid for all this stuff. Okay, Clinique has the Cheek Pop. That's what it's called. The Cheek Pop blushes. Let me show you guys. This is the packaging. Cute, huh? It has like the embossed flower underneath, and I love how it has the clear lid so you could see what color's inside. They did a kick butt job on the packaging. It's nice and sleek. It's thin. You could see what color you have. I love the embossed powder design on here. I paid $21 for this. I got 2 colors. This is color 14 Heather Pop. And the blushes aren't bad. The formula, it could be smoother. I mean, it's not bad. I feel like when I wear it, it doesn't last very long. It doesn't stick to the skin. It's not as pigmented as I would like. But if you are one of those girls where you like just a very sheer, just very natural wash of color to the cheeks, I think you guys would like these a lot. But for me personally, I like something a little bit like a little more pigmented and something that lasts a lot longer through the day, because when I wore this, it only lasted a few hours before it started to fade off and disappear. But that's just my experience with that. The other color I got is Nude Pop number 5. I love this color. I was just hoping that it would stay on a little bit more. It's not bad. I'm not bashing it. I don't hate them. I'm just not absolutely in love with them, but I love the packaging. So $21, you can get those at Sephora. Next, I have a foundation by Dermablend Professional. And this is their new Smooth Liquid Camo Foundation. This color here, which one did I get? Camel. Oh, Camel, not Camo. Okay. Let me show you guys. It's a gel-like consistency, and it's very, very pigmented, and it covers really well. I don't know if you guys can see. I had all that makeup on my hand, but look how much that covers. It gives a very satin finish to the skin, but it's very lightweight. I love the formula of this. It's actually very similar to the one I'm working on. So I love the formula. I love how it dries to a satin finish, so it's not shiny, but it's not super, super matte and dry looking. I love this foundation a lot. I think it's a great quality. How much was this? I paid $35. The only complaint I have, hold on, let me wipe this off with my Huggies wipe. I swear, I'm always like pimping out Huggies. I don't even have children. Why am I like talking about Huggies so much? Jeez, okay. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. You only get 1 ounce, and I feel like for $35, you should have got at least 1.5 or 1.7 ounces in there. Since it's just 1 ounce and it's this small, I feel like it's a little bit expensive. And it is a squeeze tube, which I love. I actually prefer squeeze tubes, but this one, for some reason, it just feels like it's hard to get on and off. So I don't like the packaging on this specific one, but I do like it how it has the little window here so you can see the color. I do like how it's very lightweight. These are great for travel because they are the little squeeze tubes. I just feel like you should have gotten a little bit more for that price, but I love the finish of it. I think it's a great foundation for everyone. Combination dry, oily, it doesn't matter because it does dry to a very nice satin finish. So that's my thoughts on that. Okay, a couple more things. I have Urban Decay came out with some new lip glosses. They're called the Revolution lip glosses, I believe. And I got a couple of these. I think the price was $18 or $19. Hold on, let me get a close-up of that. I love this purple color. This one is Bittersweet. Now, I love the packaging on this. Urban Decay, as far as packaging, they lead the pack. They have the best packaging on the market. It's very sleek. Let me show you guys. It has like the embossed gunmetal, and the whole jar of it is embossed too. It has like this wavy texture to it, and it turns really well. It's very sleek. It's just a very cool package. They did such a great job on that. The formula is very pigmented. It does have a nice gloss to it. The only thing I don't like, it's a little bit tacky. And me personally, I don't like tacky lips. I don't like to be like, or getting my hair stuck to it, or if I kiss Cocoa Bear, I don't want him to like be wearing it all over his face. So that's my personal opinion as far as the formula. I wish it wasn't, can you hear it? Do you hear that tackiness? It's like, I don't like that. But I love the colors. I think they're definitely, if you don't mind sticky lip glosses, I think they're great because they are very pigmented. They have some really cool colors. Let me show you one other color I got. It's the Apocalypse. It's like a very dark wine color. I like the applicator on it too. Let me show you guys. It's like a pointed kind of, it's not really doe foot. It's like a flat kind of pointed one. So I like that a lot. But there's the Apocalypse. So the colors they did are really, really cool. They did a good job with them. I just don't like the tackiness of that. Okay, last but not least, the brand Monster. Wow, those aren't coming off, are they? That's a good sign. They're very pigmented. Okay, this new brand that I've never heard of. Hold on. It's called Modster, and they have these Manuka honey enriched pigments. They're basically eyeshadows that are super intense in color. These are really nice. I like the packaging on them too. Let me show you guys. So it comes in a little compact like this with a clear lid so you can see what's inside. I got the color Punch, which is this one here. Look how pigmented that is. That is crazy. To get something not pigmented is actually very difficult. Isn't that color gorgeous? I want to do a video with that one because I like that one a lot. And then I also got Tangerine, which is a bright orange. This one is really, really smooth. This one is a little bit grittier, but it's still not bad. But I understand why. In order, pinks, reds, and purples are the hardest to formulate. They never are as smooth or as pigmented as you want. They're just very difficult to do. Just my experience. This orange one is very buttery smooth. So I love these so much. They did such a great job with these. They're super intense, super pigmented. They're smooth. They blend really well. They're really nice shadows. I paid, hold on, looking at my big old list from Sephora, $21 a piece. So they are a little bit pricey. I feel like they should be a little bit less expensive than that because I know how much they're paying to make these. 21's a little bit of a stretch. But I think they are really good quality, and I think they're worth checking out if there's a couple colors you guys want to add to your collection. They are really good quality. So did I get everything? Yes, I did. All right, so that is all of the product for this month's Hot New Beauty products. Don't forget to check my other video for last month's goodies. So have fun with your guys' shop. Oh, I have one more. I'm sorry. Stila has new liquid lipstick colors, and they redid their packaging. I totally forgot. I was like, wait, I knew I was missing one. This is the Stila liquid lipstick, and they are so nice, you guys. They have this new color. This is Venetia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's a really cool coral color. Look how intense and pigmented that is. Okay, so let me show you guys the color, even though it's going to clash with my makeup. Do you see how it glides so smoothly? It's a really nice formula because it's super pigmented. It's not tacky, but it doesn't slide too much. They did a really good job on the formula. So good job, Stila. The only thing I don't like is the applicator. It's kind of floppy, like it's a doe foot wand, but it's kind of flat, so it kind of bends a bit when I apply it. That's the only thing I don't like, is you see it's really bendy? I don't like that part. But I love the colors, I love their formula. I like how they changed their packaging up to have like this gold here, so they did a sleek job with that. The price of these are $22, so they are a little bit up there, but I think it's a great one to check out if you want to just get one color that you absolutely love and would wear. The formula is really, really nice. So that is all of this stuff for this month's hot new products. Don't forget to click on the link below for more information. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Have fun with your shopping, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.